Oh, yes. Man, I love this game so much. Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, it started a bit strange. Not really, though. I don't get the horror aspect, but it's definitely different from the beginning. I could tell. But, anyways, let's get straight in this episode. Like and subscribe for more. Already? It's already Sunday? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Mizuki's upcoming visit. I kept telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check if it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Mizuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Mizuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sayori's house, I knocked on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play it so often that we made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's always strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, zombie. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't you haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always was. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. You came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Nazuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you gonna help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her along. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Nazuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, zombie. Why can't I just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. And that's why the world decided to have you come over here today. It's just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about you. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, zombie. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna to make me say it, aren't you, zombie? I just have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Uh-oh. This is starting to get different. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because the most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reasons is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by them having spent it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sarah kept this from me my entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sari? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have done everything I could to support you. I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You understand at all, zombie. Why do you think I didn't tell you? If I told you, then you would have to waste efforts caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sari. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, zombie. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sari's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sari's shoulders. This time I pull her in for a tight embrace. Ah, zombie. Sari, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I would have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Zombie. Sari isn't holding me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sari's arms remain on her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Zombie. Sari barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you, you can call yourself selfish. Then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what I need to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sari finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, zombie. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that really scares me. That's really scary too. Suri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Suri wipes her tears. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Mizuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Suri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a good idea for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sori and exit the house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Nasuchi is about to come over too. I think Sori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxious waiting Mizuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Mizuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Mizuki's carrying a large bag and it's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way and find out the kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Mizuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Mizuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little more different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, zombie? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Mizuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Mizuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Jerk. Mizuki hits the fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I'm just proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's just a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are teasing me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Mizuki catches her words and her face turns red. Mizuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have just been a little more considerate, too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Uh, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, zombie. Suji smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Mizuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Nazuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure that I don't mess up her precious baking. Zombie, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag still next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Mizuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that doesn't look pretty cool. I mean, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Mizuki's proud presentation, her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sarah and Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Mizuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess up the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I just started with the whisk and the huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take her a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you don't do it like that. Here, look. Zuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Mizuki sticks a finger over icing and pops it in her mouth. I would definitely start to do the same. Hey! Mizuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I pushed harder just enough for the icing to my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scooped some of my finger just as Mizuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Mizuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Mizuki's face. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Mizuki instead wipes it off with her fingers before shoving her fingers towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist from my hand before it reaches my face. Mizuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Mizuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh. What? Did you seriously just... Ah, Mizuchi is so surprised that she didn't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Zombie, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Mizuchi gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Uh, Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Mizuchi rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How did you make a mistake like that? You should have checked it before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Mizuki uses the oven mitt and grabs the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Mizuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I definitely pick up the whisk and continue the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcake's ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Mizuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cutely they all are. She proudly shows off a different colored cupcake in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, strip the icing into these bags. Mizuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choosing their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Mizuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Mizuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Mizuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Mizuki puts them all side to side to admire our work. Look how pretty these things are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sorry's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down to 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can of it. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga. Well, I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Mizuki places the blame on me. You can't bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sarah each carry some, then you'll be able to probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I didn't think back to the conversation I had with Sari earlier. I felt so helpless. Sari always does listen to me, but at the point it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Nazuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even make an opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Nazuki? Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that it's possible I'd like to spend more time like this. If you wanted to read manga or go out somewhere. Um, do you really mean that? Izuki looked at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I just want to spend more time with you. Zombie, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Uh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Whoa. Nazuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Nazuki. Standing inches from me, Nazuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding it onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with the slightly parted lip. What is happening? My hands start to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Izuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Uh, ah. Hi, zombie. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, zombie. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh, well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Mizuki hurries off and Sari waves goodbye. Sari, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination is being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having in Mizuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sari's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, zombie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, zombie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sari? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden. Your mind is making it out of me. Out to be. If something that makes me happy, it's something that I would trade for anything else. So even if it takes the entire life form, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sari looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, zombie. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sari? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sari? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Zombie, I like you so much that I want to die. Like, that's how I feel. And then, that's enough, Sari. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slammed my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's why I'm going to give you. Sayori? Oh, we gotta. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Zombie. Aww. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Zombie, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Zombie. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is that? What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Zombie. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always was. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go to whatever place suits you best. Hey, Zombie? Sayori gazes up at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if she'll be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts would continue to plague me until things are black in the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. All the days I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations of the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, stacking 2 trays. Mizuki is already catching up with Storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same as Mizuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Mizuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Zombie, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would have been here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly felt awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because in the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, zombie. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. How'd she know about that? But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story about all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Uh, Montre was being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, don't you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pamphlets. Each member's poem is neatly printed on the page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Nizuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, repeated over and over. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. What? Ah, what is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Zombie? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori written. But more of that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. But not a big deal. I at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect to answer since she's not picking up the phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking, oh my god. Walking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knocked on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this the kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say... Oh... Oh my... What? Game file, trip 1307, see trace back to that TXT for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. So I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Suri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sarah needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her to make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. I'm swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life was worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Are you kidding? And it just goes back? No. What the frick? Why? Oh. I found out what I meant now. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. But why is it Monica, Yuri, and her together? I don't know. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, please do like and subscribe for more. Have